Hi folks, well today it is the Russian airfield level. Well, this is also known as FireFly Rain, that's what the name of the level is. Now this is a much longer video, as you can probably tell. It's a 17, it's nearly 17 and a half. So the reason for that is, well, it's a very long level. I didn't want to cut too much out of this one because it's quite action packed, and I personally found this to be one of the most enjoyable levels. The main thing added in this level is this thermal imaging you can see, and it's kind of combined with night vision too, so it's the two combined. It makes it much easier to see targets overall, even when you're in broad daylight, in fact, because the thermal imaging still works. Now, at the minute we're on the outside, the boundary of the airfield, and soon we're going to be making our way into it. But I haven't decided to cut a lot of this out. That's why it's extra long. I haven't decided to cut much video out on this one. I've kept all the main sort of combat sort of things in, just purely because I think that it was a really good level to show. So that's why I've kept a lot of it in. I'm going to be doing some more work with the drone today. As you can see, I actually marked all these targets with the drone, and I'll be showing some more video with use of that later. But at the minute, again, we're using the sniper as in one of the previous levels. I'm quite a fan of the sniper because you can get really precision shots with it. So at the minute we're just moving to the secure area. But again, this is where we are going to be using some drone work now. You can only mark so many things with your scope. You do sometimes need an sort of above view. And this is where we use that now. The drone's going up, and now we can see everyone on the map. So we mark these targets for our other teammates, and then we'll take our position on the fourth target. One of the things about this level that was quite difficult was that there was often about 6 to 7 targets you had to take, and in some cases you can only mark 3. So you'll have to actually do the fourth one and then quickly do the fifth one in concession, not recession, that's backwards. Anyway, here we go, this is showing an example of that, exactly what I mean. So firstly, just moving into position. Those green lines are just showing the targets of your teammates shoot. This is what I mean, we've only marked one, but we need to get that second one straight away. Otherwise we'll be detected and the level will be over, because we will be detected. And there you go, managed to just get them in back. So next we've moved into the building, just decided to cut out the walking to the building because there wasn't really anything particularly exciting about that. So next we're walking down the stairs and we have this problem where the air vents are still going, and we use the drone to deactivate them through the sonic pulse.
Biggest damn vent I ever saw.
The Russians use them to pipe hot air into the airfield. Keeps the ice off the runways.
Hey, I'll take random Russian trivia for 1,000.
So it took a little while to find where the entrance was. It's quite discreet, and then you just land it, and then obviously try and find your way to that sonic pulse. It's really difficult to control the drone, as I said before in a previous video, because the controls are all different. Where it's forward, left, and right for the for walking, etc., and running, it's completely different for the drone. It's the left and right control, the deactivation. You have to use different ones, so it takes a while to get used to it. And because you don't use the drone very often, you don't get much practice. But as you can see, the vents are stopping now. It just makes it easy to walk through. I only had to do the same again with the other vent, but I thought, what the hell, I'm not going to show that again. And the same sort of thing, another set of fans. Later on, sorry, the fans are a little later on.
Understood.
So next up we're at the airfield now, and we actually come out on the runway. Makes me laugh in a minute because it's soon an aircraft goes straight across us. And what makes me laugh is that we don't move at all. So all that turbulence from the jet engines just doesn't move us at all, which is hilarious. Not very realistic physics there, but never mind. Here we go. And we don't move an inch. So my number one tip for this level is, if you're watching this video and I'm going to be playing this level soon, is to mark out your targets but then shoot them when an aircraft goes over, because you will get detected from the sound. Even with a silencer on, you will get detected. But if you shoot when a plane goes over and the noise is there, they will not be able to hear you, and that is my top tip for this level. So again, we're at the same sort of problem, many targets but not enough people to shoot, and if we get detected the level is over. So it's another case of just trying to group kill them. As you can see, I just used a grenade there to do a double kill. Now, as you probably just saw then, it said contact, and you're probably thinking, well, why the level isn't over? You're allowed about 3 seconds after the contact's been made to eliminate the target that's made contact. So you have got about a 3-second window, but anything after that, it's game over.
I got contact. Light. Right in front of us. Moving.
Next up, we've got more targets next to that aircraft, and it's just a case of marking them with the drone. Nothing particularly exciting here, but like I said, I just thought I'd keep it in this video. I wouldn't get rid of it. Well, first of all, I decided to take out this patrol on the top. As you can tell, I made that shoot when the plane went over, so the other people didn't hear. And mark the targets that I can mark, because obviously there's still going to be some left over. Then quickly take the one right next to him.
Target down.
I must stress, if you don't take the target out next to him extremely quickly, it will be game over, so you have to be quick. Something that can be quite irritating, you'll probably find this if you've been playing this game, is that when trying to mark targets with the drone, sometimes you press mark and it just unmarks the one you've just marked instead of marking the one you want to be marked. So it really can be rather irritating, but the only tip that I can give you for that is to zoom in on the person you're trying to mark, and you normally get a much more accurate sort of target marking. And if you're wondering why sometimes I don't get perfect headshots, it's because this mouse jutters, there's quite a bit of lag in it, so you move it, say, a tiny bit on the desk and it kind of moves an inch on the screen, so it's really quite difficult to get a super accurate shot. So next is just a case of moving closer to the hangar. And again, those lines are just indicating my teammate's shot. And again, it's another double shoot coming up here, so what I tried to do was just get the sort of the motion ready and rehearsed, because this time the target's a lot further away. And this is where we go.
Ready. Go. Kill confirmed.
Shot him right up the arse. That must have been painful.
Moving position.
And next we regroup, and basically next up is just a case of moving through tunnels. There is no targets or difficult stages, so I decided to cut this bit out. It's just moving through underground tunnels. The only thing that you do have to do is this drone here, and you just go through here in the same sort of process, land the drone, use the sonic pulse, and that is it.
Drone deployed. Got it. Let us keep
And then you
moving.
move through the left
To our
fan,
left.
or well, any fan you want really. You just go on,
Drones up.
you just crawl. And so next up, here we go. This is an interesting level because you have to move the drone, put it on the wing of the aircraft, and deploy the bomb essentially. So
That drone in place.
never had to do that. I've never had to do that before until now.
Bombs on target. Copy that. Fall back.
Bomb is indeed on the target.
On your shot. Scratch another one. Dropped. Copy that. Damn it, they're on us. We'll have to clear them out. That's a lot of hostiles to cut through. I got a pin. Contact, get ahead. On the move.
And next up, some varieties to the level because we have to operate the machine gun whilst moving in this vehicle.
Contact left.
Alright, so that's that part of the level over, and next up it's just a case of some more heavy fire. I'm actually going to shut up now and just let this roll on because it's the end of the level, and to be honest with you, there was just a lot of heavy fire, and it was actually quite a fun part of the level actually, this last bit. There was even an airstrike, so I'll leave you to it. I will say goodbye now because this will be it for me. Everyone, see you later in the next video and later on. Bye bye.